Okay, we are back. It has been a good bit of time since we last had the ability to have a session, so I'm going to do kind of a quick recap. We had started the last session, just being attacked by um, some flying shadow stalkers that were just shooting out of the entrance to the Betrayer's Rise, that ancient demonic temple. Managed to kill those as some of the watch went in to try to help their colleagues inside. After we killed the Shadow Stalkers, we went inside to the actual temple itself, and there was just this like narrow bridge with a chasm on every side, and there was no sight of those watch members or their companions. We did hear whispers from the depths of the chasm below. Went through the tunnels, and then there were holes in the walls to these tunnels, and these sludge like monsters literally squeezed through all the little holes like the old Play Doh sets being extruded into the room, and they attacked you. You managed to survive. They did spit some muck around and that kind of thing, but you did make it through that. And then you went into kind of a large room with alcoves all over it, and then a bunch of writing written in like abyssal and these other scripts that we couldn't quite read without some magical assistance. And we found that there was a couple of different potential puzzles in there, one of which was a wall that wanted you to accept your death. And if you were to succumb and gain peace with that eventual that inevitability, then it would allow you, it would absorb you in through the wall and let you pass. And so that was the route that we ended up taking. Um, and as it absorbed through the wall, a couple of you got split off, and it took a little while for the other two to join. But you went into a room in an area that was complete and utter silence. And since then, you have not been able to hear anything. It's deafening silence. No sound, no vibration, and it's kind of numbing to a way. Came into this room that had these statues that we recognized as being to the god of Torg, which is a betrayer god known as the Crawling King, who is the god of slavery and torture and jailing and imprisonment and a bunch of other really horrible things. And then we had kind of two paths before us. Someone was investigating I think it was, yeah, Athena was investigating a door in a side room, and the others were looking at this hallway filled with blades with a magical crystal at the end of it. And they found that when some living entity was bled by this blades, the blood would magically coalesce into the walls and up to the end of the tunnel and start filling up this magical jewel. So we took off down the hallway with no thoughts to our own safety or health, and filled up this blood crystal at the end of the hallway. And as soon as it filled, the doors at the end of the hallway opened. And just in time, the amount of blood needed was dangerously close to more than you had. As everyone traversed the hallway, we came out to the other side of the top of a stairwell. A big circling stairwell that goes down many, many floors below you. Still up at the top, at this point, everyone is battered, bruised, bloodied, and quite frankly, near death. Still unable to hear. And that is where we left off our last session. So here we are now, the party trying to decide, how do we proceed?
There was a mini map of the room that we're in. Since my first question, if you could open that, my first question is going to be: are we still silenced? So, So these are stairs going down or up?
Well,
I
all
mean,
stairs go up and down.
we're at the top. We are at the top.
But
Yeah,
yes,
but that's
yeah.
obvious. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. The stairs. You're at the top of the set of stairs that spiral down many floors. They go spiraling down and down, many floors below you.
So
Well,
it's like pitch black if we look over the railing. Like you can't see anything below.
Yeah, we're talking. Like who? Someone has some very unnatural dark vision, and I always forget.
I got
Which,
superior dark vision.
and that's the
20.
100. Is 120 feet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can just barely see what you think might be floor at the very edge of your vision.
Do I see the table with the penis carving?
Yes, big giant penis carving. It's a little crooked, like it's
I
hanging.
want to light a torch, and I want to wave it around a little bit to indicate to the others that I'm going to drop it over the edge.
Okay.
Do you have a torch?
Yeah, I have 10. Well, 9 now after I drop this one. No, I have 1 torch, not 10. Maybe it weighs 10. No, I have 10. They weigh 1 each. I don't know why I'm carrying 10 torches, but they're like on my belt. I'm like Batman of torches.
They only last like an hour, so there's probably a good reason why you have more than one.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I light a torch and I want to drop it down this thing.
All right. So you like after you light the torch, and then the flame and smoke comes up pretty quickly, and so you notice that like here at the very top of this space, that a torch is actually not something you would like to have out for very long up at this height, but when you drop it, you can start to see as it falls. They say it illuminates, and you can see just like the movies where you look down the stairwell at like this giant skyscraper, and you're just looking down. And there's floor after floor after floor after floor of spiral as it goes down, until okay, let me think. The torch is 30 bright, 60. What's your torch say? Oh, it's 20 and 20. 20 and 20. So for your vision, you see it lighting up these floors and floors and floors until it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and then it just passes out of your vision and as it continues to fall.
What in the heck? And we can't hear anything still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I try to motion to the others that I make it like a sleepy, your 2 hands in the pillow motion kind of thing. We need to take a rest somehow.
Oh, I could use a nap.
You
Yeah.
can't speak. Looking up.
Adrad, I'm gonna go down to the next flight of stairs down,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start meditating, looking down that longer stretch of stairs going to the west. I guess I can move my character.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I think you can. I think you can move
I
character.
tried. I don't know if it worked. Forget how to do this. There it goes.
Can you move around yourself now? I'm not.
I'll try again.
Okay,
I'll
there
try.
you go. Okay. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
I have it unlocked, so you don't have to.
Okay, this is my landing. I'm gonna get myself together and start meditating.
I kind of like smack Kaz as he's sitting beside me, and like
That's enough to
take
kill
a-
me.
That's only
That's-
half a hit point.
I send a message using my cantrip that basically goes, "Fuck what?"
That does work this time. The last
You
time you
grant
had
God this
tried that,
message.
the last time you had tried that, they were across the walls or whatever, across that threshold,
Yeah.
and it did not work. But this time it does.
I make a motion of a bubble with my hands, and like a question on my face.
Yeah, I sent a message to I wanted to do this initially before he threw the torch down there. I was like, it's like it's about 100+ feet down. It's a table down there. I can't make out much. And then I'll just throw that message. What do you see down the stairs?
But you send a message.
Yeah, Brutus.
I just went down one flight. I'm assuming I don't see anything.
That's not even a whole flight. That's like.
Mm-hmm. It's a
That's
quarter of a
like
story. It's like 2.5 feet down.
Quarter of yeah. I can't see shit.
That
Plus,
seems
he's
accurate.
got like the worst dark vision. In
No,
the
no,
group.
I mean, I just thought if it's
He
a long
does
way.
have the worst dark vision in the group.
I know.
No, it's the same. I have 60. It's the same as
He's
yours.
got the goggles
No.
now. Yeah, so he's
Your goggles have dark vision.
Well, I'm gonna do my ritual to make my fucking tent. I don't even
okay.
Tent.
So
really
that's
care
a
much.
10-minute ritual, and it's a 1-minute cast, I believe. Something.
Yes.
All right. Well, so you sit down, you start setting out your things, and start drawing a circle, and doing all the stuff to set up. You have done this twice before. Have they seen I think that's what 3 times? Not, but they have all seen you do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you all would recognize that he is sitting down to do a ritual casting, something he's done several times. Most
What?
of times have been to set up the dome of protection that you have slept in.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get him to do with my hands bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping somehow we can speak in there, but I don't know.
Don't worry, guys. If I see something coming up the stairs at us, I'll yell.
Alright. So a handful of minutes go by, you finish your ritual casting, and the dome comes up. In the kind of the, I guess, off of the double doors here. A point of note, about, let's see, I guess it'd be about 9 minutes after you start your ritual casting, the 2 doors beside you slam closed.
Like the one going into the blood hall.
Yes.
Yeah, that's darn. I really wanted to go back through there. Yeah, I guess all of our blood dried up. That's my thoughts. Can't say it out loud though.
And then another minute or so later, your dome comes up. Here on the edge of the stairs. And as soon as it comes
10,
up,
right?
you can hear inside of it.
Fuck! That's what Kazrin says. As he just sort of sits there and bleeds.
It's 10, right? That's the right size.
Yeah, 10-foot radius.
That's probably
So
what
maybe
I'm
be
Wait.
careful if you're on that northern end. I did not even was thinking about the space because it's usually so small. Yeah,
gonna...
to the
you
corner.
can make it another half tick bigger. They're still both 10 because 7.5 rounds up, shows up as 10. 7.5 and 10 both show up as 10. I think. But yeah, effectively, yeah, the dome comes down, and then you can hear one another inside of it, and you gain an immediate feeling of warmth. and almost some semblance of reassurance that kind of fills you.
But yeah, I wave down at Brutus and Balisong. Come, come. So yeah, be careful. The northern spot. It's not really nothing really under it. I don't know. I don't know. Stay in the center.
Doesn't it go down, or is it just
It's a
level with the
sphere.
ground?
It's a sphere.
It's a sphere, right? Yeah. So it would.
It's a
There's the great old debate if things can come up from under it.
yep.
It's a dome. Uh, it's a dome.
So it's
So
level on the bottom,
yes, but there may not be a bottom necessarily.
right? So okay. So where
So I guess we'll
Balasar
yeah,
is standing, they might be able to see his toes.
if he's dangling over the edge.
He's standing on the stairs that go down.
Well, it's an imperfect
It's a
corner.
yeah.
We
If
just have
it's
to
a s-
deal with it.
Yeah. If it's
So-
if it's a sphere or
It's a dome.
does it fill in space? Is it perfectly flat? Does it fill in terrain? Who knows?
Okay, so I don't know how long we're gonna try to rest, but can we use our hit dice now?
That
I forget
depends
the rules.
on how you want to proceed. Like, so if you want to try to take a short rest or a long rest would determine on what happens when it comes to the result of the rest.
Okay,
So
I
this
mean,
is-
yeah,
As Kazran, I only had 2 hit dice, so that's not even going to make that much of a difference. I'll be at like 10 hit points.
and if we take a long rest, do we get all our hit dice back?
If
You
we
get
can,
half of your max back, and then you get all of your health back.
Oh, that seems like the way to go. Let's try a long rest.
Both Brutus and I only need like 4 hours for a long rest, right?
You only need 4 hours of sleep to sustain yourself, but you still have to take 8 hours of rest to get that. But only 4 of it has to be sleep. That's the big difference.
Okay, so like if I did like 4 hours of kind of like resting, meditating while I was awake, and then 4 hours of sleep, and Brutus did 4 hours of sleep and then like alternated with me,
Mm-hmm.
so that we have some awareness of our surroundings that we can wake the others if need be.
Yep, that is totally reasonable. Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're doing
yeah,
it.
this is the worst possible scenario to take a nap in.
I'll take first
However-
shift though.
However, we're fucked. So,
I
Kazran more or
need
less says this.
someone to roll
Oh,
me
shit.
a d20.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh wait, it's me. It's me. I got this. No.
Brutus and Thena, I need you to roll perception checks.
Oh, that's not how I do it. I did that wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, the actual perception specifically. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Skills tab, and then double click the yeah. That way. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Oh,
Ha! It's my turn.
Goblins. He already called it earlier. Goblins.
8
Yes,
hours
it's a long-
pass with
Oh, yeah.
no
yes.
interruption to the rest.
I feel better.
So just as he said when he fell asleep, Kazran wakes up to fuck.
Does the hut last exactly 8 hours? Or I forget exactly.
8 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So you manage to get the dome up. You lay down, and then within seconds of just laying down, you're done. You're out sleeping.
I say fuck like they do on the TV, where they can't say the whole word. You see here, and then so silence again because the fucking dome's gone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are we silenced again when we come out? I guess so.
As soon as the dome falls, right as everyone's waking up, that is, we're back to silence.
I try to get Balasar's attention. Catch his eye. I think I'm like waving my hands. I tap him on the shoulder.
Say my name, say my name.
I indicate to him that he should go first.
Isn't it first like your shtick? You like always like to go first.
I roll my eyes. Okay, okay, fine.
No, I'll go first.
I just, since y'all really can't talk to each other, I do just picture everything with the eye and the eye rolling.
Yeah, like
rolls
winking
his
at
eye,
each other
just-
and making faces.
Like pointing and then like Olay, like no, you.
Slapped him a
Drad.
little bit and then pointed,
Drad, as I'm going down, I'm trying to be very careful and very I'm not just nonchalantly going down the steps. I'm looking for odd things as I go. So just very slow progression as I go
Slow
down.
progression. Okay.
Would
Roll
like-
me a stealth check on your way down.
Stealth check.
What about investigation? Looking for trapped stairs and stuff.
Absolutely. Ooh, natural 20 on the stealth. Let's see. Investigation would be a great one if that's are you trying to kind of keep up pace with him, like right behind him as y'all are going down?
Yeah,
I'm just
following.
walking down the stairs safely.
Okay, so you pass down very slowly, but relatively assured that the path in front of you doesn't seem like there's any kind of traps or whatever. Just kind of creeping your way down, and you don't hear anything, and then you go for a few minutes where you've gone down several flights of stairs, maybe 6-7 floors worth of stairs on your way down, and after you pass about 60 feet down, you can start to hear again.
Excellent.
1 second here.
Hey, Cass. Can you hear me?
I hear something. The hell?
Cass.
I say to Brutus, I send a message to Brutus, stop.
I stopped.
And I vamp my crow into existence. And I just have it fly south, fly down, scope out that room, and then just sort of look south.
Somebody crying.
Oh, that's just me. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh, what happened to us? I don't see anything
we
on the
can
map.
hear now, but we're blind. I've seen this movie.
We fell into the void. You missed the stair.
Whee!
think you can. Should you see? Can you see yourself again?
Yeah,
Yep.
I see me. I don't see them. See, it goes to the southeast and not the south.
The penis looks more like the bottom of a snake. Now.
It's a Dick Butkus statue.
Dick butt statue.
Ooh,
But you can't hear. You can't see each other though, right? Just
correct.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, I
everybody
can see
on it.
everybody. I can see everybody.
I moved myself, and then I can see everybody. It's a weird bug that was happening last time. So if you can't see everybody, just do a little shimmy.
Do a little shimmy shim. So, like as you descend another several floors down, you get close to the bottom. The wailing noise gets even louder and louder.
I'm waiting for a report from Kaz about what the bird saw.
Okay, so the bird. Oh yeah, so yeah. Let me reconcile that. So you had the bird go down to the bottom, and then
And kind of just get a good sit rep. And is it clear to the bottom at least? It's,
yeah, it is. It is. Let's see. Roll a perception check for the bird.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, it is. It is pretty clear all the way to the bottom. There's no creatures or anything like that. The closer you get, the louder and louder that wailing gets, to a point where it's kind of annoying, and more than just annoying. It's almost disruptive to good thought processes. And you get to the bottom. There is a entryway off to the east.
No, Brutus, like, it seems to be clear at the bottom. Just go slow. It's noisy.
I want to investigate this. I want to get to the bottom of the thing and look around carefully, and then I want to investigate the statue remnants or whatever that is.
Yeah, now that you get a clear look at it, it sure does look like the bottom of a serpent statue, just like the one you saw outside of the Hall of Blades. There were two statues on either side of the serpent. Mm-hmm.
But this one's broken?
But this one is broken, yeah.
I'm gonna search it, and then I'm gonna make sure. Just look around.
Roll investigation check again. It's a broken statue.
Excellent.
I detect magic. Just want to look around. Just
Feel
give up.
confident.
Good.
Detect magic. Okay, so you get ruminations, not in this room, but a faint glow from the room to the east through the entryway. Obvious abjuration magic.
What is abjuration?
Hold on. Kazan's Googling it. Protective spells. Barriers. I tell him be careful going towards the door.
Yeah, I whisper back. It seems to open up broadly in here.
I'm just keeping an eye out to see if
No, there's a big ass hand statue in here.
Yes.
Oh.
So, as you enter the room, there is a beam of light from above illuminating this large statue. Let me show you a picture of what you see.
What in the
middle
hell?
finger. Oh, that's horse.
The statue, made of pale marble, is shaped like a man on his knees, arms pinioned behind his back, trussed up in chains that cut into his skin. Hooks line the corner of the figure's mouth, pulling his lips away from his teeth, and smaller barbs encircle his eyes, holding the eyelids open. All the while, hideous noise comes out of the statue's open mouth, yet still, its expression is one of ecstasy. A double door made of iron is set into the statue's chest. The door appears to have no handles. the floor is lined with a giant triangle. The point of each of each corner of the triangle is where each of these 3 giant arm statues emanate from.
Oh yeah, okay. I see it all now. That magic aura I saw, is something maybe around the door in his belly?
The door and the 3 hands, particularly not so much the arms, but from the hands. Roll a perception check.
Oh yeah, baby.
You notice that there are okay, and also just don't move any further just yet. But
Thank you.
you notice that there are these large pustules in each palm that seems to be where the abjuration aura emanates from.
I tell Brutus like just stop, and I tell them what I see with my detect magic.
Okay, so let me just describe a little more in detail about the arms. So the northernmost arm is the tallest. It's nearly 70 feet tall. The one to the east is 40 feet tall, and the one to the west is 20 feet tall. And then each arm ends in an outstretched hand. And then you notice that it's a purple black pustule in the palm of each hand that is throbbing and pulsating in the hand itself.
I wonder if we could hit that with an arrow.
I wonder if we should. With an arrow.
I mean, if I had big pustules on my hands, I'd want somebody to shoot me with an arrow. Just saying.
Brutus, as you approach the outer circle that's inscribed in the triangle, I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Saving throw. Where is that on the main?
Main.
Yeah.
Saves. I see it here.
Left
I'm
is
good at
ability check.
charisma. This is going to be good because I'm very charismatic.
-1 on the save. Great. That's not good. As you approach, you feel internally as though there is you gain this intense feeling of hunger, but not like for food, but for blood. You have an insatiable need to attack something.
They attack the darkness.
Darkness.
So why don't we all roll initiative and then see how we proceed from here.
Oh shit.
Do I have to roll initiative? I don't want to attack the darkness.
The darkness is attacking you.
Darkness rising. I won't be attacking it soon.
Not anytime soon, that's correct.
We should save that 7 for later. Just gave him a 1 on initiative.
Well.
Okay, so you must. So it is your turn. You are afflicted by the wailing screams. Cursed by the arms of Torog.
Well.
So, 1 second. Like, I'm trying to just see just double, triple checking exactly how it's supposed to force you to do things. Okay, now, so you have been cursed, and with that curse at the start of your turn, you must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, on a failed save, 14 is technically a failed save.
Really?
For this particular effect. Yeah, this is pretty nasty. You must move to or in some way initiate a spell or attack that deals the greatest amount of damage that you are capable of.
Okay, so, oh man. Carson does not get this.
Well,
So
Wait, who is this target?
that's
That's
it.
up to him.
That's yeah. It's up to him.
what are my chances of scaling? I really want to like punch one of those pustules right in the mouth.
Is a
What are my
pustule, does it
chances
have a mouth?
of scaling the arm?
Let's see. 1 second. That's a good thought. Let me
A
double check
small
one
one on
more
the
time
west.
here. But it is so that you do feel that you could potentially scale it. However, the effect of this particular curse is that it must harm a creature, and the pustule is not a creature.
Oh,
I have a question. Do I know um enough about the I don't know anything. Kaz, do you have a deafening spell that would make us like deafened again?
No.
Cone of silence, or something. There is
Yeah,
Yes, or
such
something.
I
such
don't
a
think
spell does exist.
Would it have any effect?
You do
we
not know.
wouldn't know.
Don't know. Okay.
would the echo count as a creature? If I could get Balasar to summon his echo.
Um, hmm.
I turn around. I turn around
I would say
slowly.
potentially, but
I
I
turn.
think we'd have to roll for that. I think.
Yeah, I turn around slowly and look at the group and kind of lick my lips a little bit, and I say, "This statue is mine." And then I run
You can
over.
have it.
And then I run over to Balasar and kick him in the face.
Well, I assume that the Echo's just been walking around with us, even though it's not on the map. Because
His echo's probably not. It's up to Palisar. He usually doesn't bring it until it's combat.
Sorry, Balasar. Where's my martial arts? Here we go. Try to kick him in the face. Whoosh! I have 2 attacks. I'm gonna kick him in the face again.
Yep.
Whoosh!
You feel so compelled. You even feel compelled to try to maximize your effect and use a flurry of blows.
Of course I do. I was gonna flurry of blows, of course. And I've missed both times. He's probably like, "What the fuck?" All right, let's. There we go. About time. Take this.
You also feel compelled to try to stunning strike.
Of course I do. I'm gonna spend another key point. Let's see. Where is that? Stunning strike. Here it is.
And oh, he fails. So he is stunned. So apply the stun condition before your next attack.
I forget how to apply that. Can you walk me through it again? effects.
should
Never, I
be-
found it. I found it. I found it.
Okay,
I got
yeah.
it again.
So yeah, the effect. Yeah, underneath the stunning strike thing, when you hit the magnifying glass to open it, there's the effect for stun, and you can just click on that
Oh, I can
and
just use
drag
that
it
one.
and drag it. Yeah, you can do it there too. If he's targeted, you can just click it, and then it'll. Yep. And then now you make your other attack.
Oh no, that was all 3. I missed twice, and then I hit him and stunned him.
Yes, but your flurry blow gives you 2 more attacks, or whatever. So you get 4. You get 4 total, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry, buddy. Oh, that's gross. Think you took that long rest.
Ooh, 9. At the end of your turn, you may make another charisma saving throw.
Charisma this time, not wisdom.
Yes, the charisma is about the curse. The wisdom is about the effect the curse has on you.
Yeah, whether you're smart enough to counteract it.
Did I make it? I think I rolled a little better.
You are still hot-blooded and out.
Well, this is my stature after all, and these guys can fuck off.
Should be able to take care of him on my turn.
Fireball. Oh, sorry, I have to hit this button. What's the button that makes me go on? Turn complete.
Yeah, the little down arrow. Yep.
Bruce is about to get turned on. Oh, my greatsword.
Fina, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh fuck! I can't take care of 2 of y'all.
She's like, no, this is my stature.
Wait till you see
Yes.
me crit you.
You feel the effects of this hunger start to take over your body as through sheer force of will you are able to push it away and overcome it. Immune to its effects.
Nice job.
You may take your turn as you wish.
I'm gonna take one of my daggers and cut like a little bit of fabric off of the bottom of my shirt and then roll it up and create earplugs
For yourself or me?
for myself.
Okay.
So that I can think a little clearer without the noise. Just gonna.
So you
Turn
spin your
those
so you
whales
cut that
down.
off and then you stuff them in your ears to muffle, like making kind of some kind of earmuffs. The wailing noise is inherently muffled. You feel that this gives you some clarity of thought. What else would you like to do in your turn?
Well, I would try to supplement Brutus's ears, but he'd probably smack the shit out of me as a reaction, so... Trap.
I don't know if you meant to show some things, but you showed some things.
That's
Yeah,
the sta-
apparently.
it's the statue. They just where the wailing emanates from. That's the trap.
Can you shoot the pustule now?
That would have likely taken her action on her turn to do
I see. I got you.
to make her earmuffs.
You probably have some move.
Yeah, if I move away from Brutus, will he get a reactionary attack on me, or because he's...
You would not know.
I would not know.
All you know is you saw him, like, something very noticeable, obviously, but something noticeable even came over, like, his look, even like his facial expression and the like. And then he charged over at Balazar and started attacking him. That's to the extent that you know.
Okay.
Shit just went down.
Man, I just got those key points back.
Alright, well. Alright, I'm gonna run over here a little bit. Backing up Kaz.
It does not seem to have affected his reactions, only like his main focused action that he could do. So he does not take an attack opportunity against you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tell Kaz and be like, hey, earmuffs. Good, I don't know, good idea. Make yourself earplugs. And I guess I'm done.
Wait, I need to tell him if I gotta do a save.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
It's okay, I'm very charismatic. You guys know me.
All three of you have a -1 to your save.
I don't have a -1 to my save.
Not all three of you, the three that have gone this far, have rolled with a -1.
I can't count. All right.
You feel this hunger for blood try to overtake you. Roll a wisdom saving throw to see how it affects you.
Oh, so it did. He didn't. He failed.
He failed.
Failed charisma.
Okay.
But your actions are your own.
Damn it!
He's got more blood in his head, the upper one.
I mean,
Hold on 1 second. I got 1 or 2 things I want. Yeah, I'm gonna levitate Brutus.
Okay. Okay.
He's gonna be 20 feet in the air. He can kick and scream all he wants from there.
He is 20 feet up. Okay. Yep. Levitate, you have no lateral ability. Let's not fly, so you can't go. All you can do is go up or down.
Unless you like had a 20-foot pole, you can maybe push yourself, but yeah, it's either that or hold person. But levitate was just boom, it just happens.
There you go. Yep.
Just looking. As a bonus action, if the DM will allow it, I stick my fingers in my ear.
Okay. Yes. I think you are holding your fingers in your ear. Okay.
And then just kind of holler at my brother. My brother!
I know what you're saying because you're cutting out.
Okay, it's cutting out for everybody else. Okay. I was like, is that just me or?
Yeah, I think he might be self-clipping a little bit, and so it's shutting him down. I'm not sure.
I just say, brother, do this.
he's stunned. I don't know if he's gonna get to do anything.
He
Like,
is
what the
stunned
hell?
That might be
until the
good.
beginning, or no, till the end of Brutus's next turn. Stunned.
So stun means what exactly?
You're stunned is fully incapacitated, unable to move, take actions, or
Okay.
Not my fault,
You're like
Wolf.
unconscious.
Not my fault, Wolf.
Okay.
I didn't want to use that key
So
point.
I'm not. Am I able to think?
Well, as much as you can, yeah.
Can I summon an echo?
No, but I believe that takes an action to do so.
Oh, but it does use brain power. Okay. I guess I'm done. Although I still need to roll charisma, right?
Nope, you do not.
Woohoo! Of course, Brutus goes fourth.
Do I need to roll charisma?
You do not.
Alright. Kaz. What'd I do?
All he hears is. He has his fingers in his ears. You just Charlie Browned him.
Oh.
So I'm anticipating what you may be saying because I just heard it, and I say, "That's all you hear."
I kind of like lift my bow up, and, like shrug my shoulders, like, eh?
Fingers in my ear, I just nod.
Alright, let's try to shoot a pustule.
All right. They should be targetable as the little things, little icons there now. Let's see, that one's what, 40 feet in the air, so you should be well within capabilities for your bow.
It's
Yeah.
hard to
Boing.
aim.
Yeah.
Harder to aim when your ears are plugged, you know?
You are not in tune with your environment, which might be for the best, but not for the attack.
Right. I guess if I'd use the steady aim option, it might have been well. Okay.
Oh, Kazran, I forgot. I need you to roll a charisma save with advantage for the end of your turn. Something I missed before, so you can go ahead and do that while she's figuring out what she's doing for this turn. Oh, you're still cursed.
I don't know that I can do anything, so
You wanna stay there, move a little bit, or
I'm gonna go stand beside Kaz.
Oh God, not closer. I
Why?
didn't say that though. Be a proximity thing.
Could be a proximity. I don't think it's a proximity thing. Well, I don't know that. Alright.
Brutus, you are floating 20 feet up in the air, flailing around, caught by some magical, supernatural power.
I
I
scream
still
out.
need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, here we go.
He screams, "You bitches!" and all we hear are "Rah, rah, rah."
Your actions are your own. I was gonna make you throw darts or something. Yeah, like
Yeah. I'm gonna. So yeah, I'm going to. I see that they're plugging their ears, and so I try to. I quickly try to tear off some of a bag or garment or something. I don't know, and plug my ears or something. I don't know. I try to plug my
with your
ears somehow.
actions. All right. At the
Yeah,
end, At the end of your turn, I need you to roll a charisma save with advantage.
Fuck me.
You are cursed.
Can I also? I want to say something. I was like, "You bitches," and I was like, "Put me down! This is my statue."
Catherine just smiles a little bit. Non-lethal solutions.
But you guys did see I was trying to plug my ears, so you don't just like kill me or nothing. Anyway, sorry. Bloop.
All right, Kaz, I need you to roll a wisdom save with advantage at the start of your turn.
Oh, double 15.
Yeah. I really wanted to see what fireballing your friends really did, but
I've played this long enough to know, like, when you're to do things like that, the first round is always bargaining. It's like, yeah, but maybe I just want to cast feather falling out. Maybe that's what I'd do. It's like, no.
your actions are your own.
So, as a master of the arcane arts, I'm going to basically, like, with, my thumbs in my ears, do this, like, bull thing for the somatic part of my firebolt. And I want to cast a firebolt at, I guess, this guy here.
Oh, at one of the pustules? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
You're still concentrating on the levitate?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. Ooh, a +8. That's a hit. The pustule reacts and throbs in place, but then it erupts some ichor liquid out of it, spewing off to the side that splashes against the wall. It is wounded. You can see. Wait. No, detect magic's concentration. You cannot. Never mind.
Okay.
But you can see that the pustule was wounded. At the end of your turn, make a charisma save with advantage.
It's a lot of rolling.
Mm-hmm. Many rolls.
Fucking look at that shit. I am just styling.
It's my turn.
Through force of will, you're able to push off the effect of the curse. Now immune to its effects.
I'm immune to its effects now? Dude, this is awesome.
That was Cass. You are...
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Almighty narrator.
You are punched in the face a couple of times. You are not stunned. And then Brutus is just dangling 20 feet above you, flailing like a toddler.
About to get shot with a crossbow in the nuts.
My aim is not that impeccable. It might be nuts and twig.
We're going squirrel hunting. All right. What would you like to do?
Does he have to make a save?
He does not.
What the fuck?
Ha! I'm so dumb it can't hurt me.
Shoot the pustule.
I think you're so far away it can't hurt you.
Sure. So while I was stunned by my not friend anymore, did I gather what was happening?
Yeah, your perception stayed intact, so you remain conscious and aware, but just like to some extent,
Okay.
kind of like flashbang, but without the vision removal.
So I know to attack the things that have been doing things to my people. Okay.
Yeah, I think that seems. I think that you've seen what they've done, and you would have that conclusion.
I summon Echo. Oh, the Echo doesn't have sight, by the way. So if I click on the Echo, I can't see things anymore. I gotta find my character art. There it is.
Why is that the case?
It doesn't, because my Echo doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, that's right.
It should have. Yeah.
Should though.
You would
yeah.
think, because it's you, sort of.
That's probably true, actually.
Yep. Just letting you know. There you go. I found my. There you go.
Okay, click on it.
I can see everyone on the board, just not the map.
Okay, 1 second here. Let me delete this one
Okay.
and then reshare you because I edited it to give it dark
Hmm.
vision.
Okay.
Oh shit! No, what am I doing?
You've given me control of a god. Yeah.
What could go wrong?
What can go wrong? If I go wrong.
It's just making copies. No, don't make copies. That's it. No one's allowed to have NPCs that are controllable ever again. Okay, there we go. That one says dark vision 60 now. So now, can you?
Yes, it can see.
You can see with it.
No. I see characters, but I don't see the map. with it.
Bring it to the map. No, I don't either. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't see with it either, so that doesn't make sense.
It's okay. We'll figure it out later. We'll do some testing. And without me moving, my Echo will attack the arm thing.
Yeah, because you can summon it up at the top of the hand, right? Within what's the range on it? 30 feet?
I can summon it within 15 of me, and then it can move within 30.
Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't have to actually climb, because it's not really physical. It just kind of does stuff. So.
Yep.
It can't fly, but it can climb without any restriction. Okay, I love that. Yep. And you can still see it.
Ah!
Awkward, but here we go. It works.
Ooh, I missed.
So it gets 2
Wah,
attacks.
wah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get 2 I get extra attack, so.
That's right. Nice.
Woo!
Back
Don't worry, I'm at
around.
the bottom.
You're the anchor in this tug of war game here. Athena's up first then. Okay.
Do I need any saving throws?
You do not. You do not seem to be affected.
Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna steady aim option.
Okay.
Which gives me
That gives you advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Sure does.
And then try to shoot my short bow, but I'm aiming at the one that everybody else has hit, so.
The one here on the left. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you go ahead and do your thing. I was just thinking, as a follow-up to your question earlier, you would not You could not attack the... Ooh, crit too. That thing's gonna be wrecked. You wouldn't be able to attack the Echo because it's not a creature either.
Okay, thanks.
Just as a point of trying to figure out the rules.
I cast that levitate on myself just so I have the
Wait,
concentration.
did I do that right?
Yes, you have done this correctly. This should be some pretty delicious...
Oh my gosh! That's a lot of dice!
There's 2 more hands to go.
I should have named it the other one.
If
What,
only
what
it was-
happened there?
She
Is that
crit
your
on a sneak
new-
attack, and it doubles all the
Oh.
dice that you do. So a crit doubles all the dice. Sneak attack is dice. So doubled her weapon, her bow damage, and then doubled the 3d6 that she got. So she got to roll 8d6 effectively.
I can't move, so.
Okay, so
Sweet.
you have destroyed one of the pustules. It explodes. And then one side of the triangle engraved on the floor begins to glow white, the northwest side of the triangle.
I don't think the echo's going.
Yeah, go.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I gotta do this, yeah. I got trapped reading. You got the wait, didn't you get a natural 20
Yeah,
on
yes.
the... Okay, you did, so... Nothing.
I ain't
You're
taking
not-
any chances. I'm doing my Moose Ears casting spell. This is where I need AI, because I tried to find Google images of a spellcaster doing this like this.
Using,
We need-
using your head with your bullhorns to draw in the air the somatic components. I love it. The imagery is great.
So, yeah. It's doing a firebolt. What did I cast? 2.
Oh, one's cast at you. Because you have yourself targeted. So, untarget
Let me just
yourself.
re-roll this.
No, you're fine. Yeah. You can just hit the damage. Like, once you untarget yourself, just hit damage and it'll go to your target. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good hit.
I just look around and like, yeah, we're gonna keep you up there, Brutus.
So, you notice that when you took that hit, it kind of started splurting some of its black fluid up against the splatter against the wall again in that one hit. Alright, Brutus. At the start of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage or no?
Yes, with advantage. With advantage.
Good call.
Your actions are your own. Just barely.
I yell out as I'm pulling out my darts. Kaz, put me down! It's this fucking trap! And then
Sounds like someone who's got a bloodthirsty urge to kill would say.
that makes sense. And then I'm gonna try to throw. Where's my dart?
They should be at the instead of down where the actions are, it'd be way at the top.
Yeah, I don't know where to look. I'm
In the actions tab.
I'm in the actions
instead
tab.
of down where martial arts is, it'll be way at the top. You'll see Dart Brutus for some reason, and then quarter
I
staff.
got it. Dart Brutus. I got it. And I just
Now, which one are you throwing at?
that's fair. The one on the west is dead, right?
Correct.
I guess this one. Oops.
You should untarget Balasar.
That
That's a good
yes,
idea.
also do that as well. So 5.
And then-
How far does it say that is for you?
40.
40, and I think throwing is 20-40. I think that's right.
Wait, how tall is that one?
2060. So you can throw. You can. It is within range, but at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So I click the disadvantage button, or is that automatic?
No, you'll have to click disadvantage. I'm pretty sure you have to.
I clicked it. Here we go.
Still hit it though. Nice.
Boom.
And you should have a
And-
stack of darts, right? How many?
That's the first one I've ever thrown.
Yeah, you should have 10 of them. So.
Okay, well let's. Do I get to throw another one, or is that not allowed?
Yeah. Just they just replace an attack, just like in your like normally you get 2 attacks for your attack action. You would get 2 attacks for this.
Okay.
I think
Action.
you might get a bonus attack too. Your bonus action.
I'm
maybe
clicking
too.
disadvantage again.
Yep.
What's
Disadvantage.
what's the distance on the darts?
2060. So 20 feet is the nominal range, and then anything beyond 20 is disadvantage up to 60, which is the maximum range.
I hit him. I killed one. Fuck you.
Oh well. Actually,
a
we'll
dart.
pay attention. With another. Oh, that was a dropped an 18. So 7. Wait.
Yeah, it was 17, 18. They only dropped an 18.
Okay. Yeah, I had to read that for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I dropped 18, got a 17. Great. So a second one now has died, and there is now another glowing line on the ground. Now the southern line here.
Do I do anything at the end of my turn?
Yes, charisma save with advantage.
I suck.
I was just double checking one thing real quick before we pass your turn. They might.
Maybe they're weakened when some of the pustules are dead. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
The thing that I'm checking on is you might actually be able to throw a third dart. I was just double checking if darts were considered monk weapons, because if they are, then if you make attacks with your monk weapon, you can use your martial arts to get that extra attack as bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that they were, but sorry, just one second. It takes forever to look something specific. So dart is considered a simple weapon. And you have the special feature that lets you. It's called a dedicated weapon. So I believe that would make it that, even if it's not a monk weapon, which I think it actually is, that feature you have makes one thing a monk weapon. It's the only weapon you have. So I will let you throw another dart if you would like.
Excellent. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage still, yes. Yeah, that part's still true.
Dropped a 20. What the fuck?
And 20 said, like, why can't you roll like this for your charisma save?
I don't know. Foop.
There you hit it. Yeah, okay, nice.
Well, that was some excellent dart throwing.
While you're
Okay.
flailing about,
Yeah.
suspended in the air. You're like a toddler in one of those jump things, like where you
He's
set
in a
them
bouncy
in.
cancel.
It's just like a bunch of like rubber straps that go up, and then they just sit and bounce in place.
Olisar.
Yeah, it's your turn.
One in the back.
Light
but-
crossbow. Attack. I missed.
All
All
right.
right, wisdom
Alright.
save.
There's no recourse for missing with the crossbow besides reloading.
Yeah, gotta reload. Wisdom save with advantage. Back to you. Back to first. Ooh,
Thank God you had advantage.
12 is not enough. You feel compelled, while flailing about in the middle of the air, to use every offensive capability in your control to attack a nearby creature.
Does
This
that
is-
mean he has to flurry of blows his darts?
This is Kaz's fault.
We will find out.
This is why you're still up in there, buddy.
I'm like, I turn around and lick my lips as I look down there again, and I'm like, Catherine, this is all your fault.
Still got my fingers in my ears doing the moose thing.
I need to unselect that and select this guy,
Ooh, get him.
and
Let us see what happens.
it's 15 feet is not disadvantaged, right?
You are 20 feet in the air. They don't really count. Like, it's not like a hypotenuse, so yeah, they don't really count that for verticality in the same kind of way. So you would not be at disadvantage.
Oomp.
Okay, before you roll your next attack. Oh, it's going to do it automatically. You succeed on concentration. Okay. Now you roll your next attack. It's going to do it automatically with the concentration thing. That's cool. Concentration success. And you do not feel obligated to flurry of blows. I rolled for that.
Okay, good.
But you do still have to use your third dart.
Third attack.
And you miss.
Now I get to roll charisma or no?
Charisma with advantage still. Yep.
Yes.
There you go. You no longer feel
So
the urge, the curse.
it went from let me go, I'm fine, to I'm throwing 3 daggers at you. Like, no, dog, really, I'm okay. Yeah, you just stay right where you at.
Oh, sorry, I had to hit this button. Boop.
Wait, Balasar gets to go next?
I know. I don't know what world we're living in, but
Aha! Oh,
oh.
reload.
I mean that's 70 feet up, right? So it's like, it's
I'm shooting from my echo, so it's a little closer.
yeah, true.
Couldn't you just run over there with your echo? I guess not, because...
No, it's in the air.
Right.
Yeah, please don't run the big lighty area.
Okay, so I have a slight issue, because I would like to do steady aim, but can't see what I need.
Move.
I
Move
know,
over.
but then I can't use steady aim.
Oh, so you have to stay still to use the aim.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna move,
Wait,
I can't
this
see it.
particular statue, I will allow you to say you have vision because it's 70 feet up in the air and over. So, like, if we look at the more
Above
detailed
it.
picture,
It's above it. Yeah.
it's above it. It is
Oh.
above the big statue that's in
Okay.
front of you. So I think this one's okay.
Okay, got it. Alright, so steady aim.
Yeah, man, look at that. Ooh, that's creepy.
Yes.
Hit. That does apply sneak attack because of the advantage. And with that, the last pustule explodes, and the third line of the triangle is drawn. When the third line of the triangle, you can see it like it kind of starts on one side and from the corner where that pustule was at, and then it draws the line down to the other corner. And as soon as that light clicks to the other side, it flashes, and then the circle on the inside begins to draw and light up. And when it does,
Oh shit.
Dramatic pause.
And when it does,
the wailing
statue gets up.
stops.
Oh, good.
I
What
would have liked
wailing?
for the statue to stop, or to stood up. That'd have been cool, but no. The wailing ceases, and the doors in the chest of the statue open.
I yell down, Kazrin, I'm sorry. Balazar, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I look up at him like the guy in the picture. It's like, are you okay now?
I say I have control over my mind.
I don't hear the screaming. Just slowly take my fingers out of my ears.
You can hear, but it is peaceful. As peaceful
Safe.
as this place could be. Peaceful.
Does he let me down?
I say, fine, and he falls 20 feet.
You just let the concentration fall?
Yeah.
So, as a monk, you have slow fall at this point, right?
Yeah.
So you reduce this fall damage by something times your monk level? I forgot to...
I can look it up again. 1 sec.
I had feather fall, but he threw daggers at me, so.
When you fall, to reduce your falling damage, you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
Oh, 5 times your monk level. You're dropping 20 feet. That's way more than the max damage you could have taken. So you just kind of superhero landing at the bottom.
That 25 feet will catch you in a few years, though. Don't worry about it.
So here you stand. The doors inside of the chest are open, but there's a pathway to the south and to the east.
I cast Detect Magic again, so I can concentrate. Am I still seeing that protection magic around there? Like, what's
The
it look like?
abjuration magic still exists, but it is faint. And kind of, not, I don't want to say wavering, but almost pulsing in a way. It's very faint, and it's slightly pulsing around each hand and the door.
I'll relay that to the group. It's weaker, but it's hard for me not to see the word trap right there and not metagame that.
Right. That's me too.
It's like danger, danger, danger. It's like,
But I feel like I feel like Brutus is wary of the statue now. And
I look over at my raven, like, oh girl, you wanna go see what that is? And I send my raven
there you go.
through the doorway.
The raven flies. Are you tell me,
Oh god.
are you controlling the raven? Like perception? Are you synced with the raven's perceptions, or are you just getting the emotion? Okay.
Guys, I have a theory before we get too far with this. So my theory is there were multiple paths to get here, and that they all led to this room after their trial, and that we're probably not going to do anything going on any other paths, and that our path goes through that door. That's my proposal.
And then the raven flies through. And I'm warged into it. I'm seeing what it sees.
Two things. First, before we reconcile what it sees and what happens to it. The in the north, that illumination, like a circle of light coming from the ceiling, as you look up and you can finally get a chance to kind of look at that a little better. Now you can kind of see that it's like a smooth cylinder hole cut up through the ceiling into something above. Perhaps it was another way in or out of the room as well, but that is a hole in the ceiling that's over 100 feet up.
Does it go to air, open air? Could like moonlight shine upon it?
Not that you can tell. You don't see moonlight or anything like that. You just see illumination.
Okay.
Then
Still waiting to hear from the Raven.
Yes, the Raven. So the Raven will take off into in through that open set of double doors in the chest of the statue, and as it does, you're holding under its perception. It's as though reality warps in some direction. It becomes a little disorienting. There is a passageway that goes down, and it winds around and back and forth, and then deeper, significantly deeper, is a very steep downward trajectory as the path curves and switches back and forth on itself.
Still, I guess, still on this plane.
But you're perceiving all of these things.
You're muted.
Did it reach its limit on how far it could go, like away from you?
Which is what, it's only like 100 feet, I think, or how
I'm
far?
not even sure. There's so many paragraphs in the Found Familiar thing. 100 feet, yes, sir.
Yeah, until as it's switching back and forth, and you've told it to keep going, and until it like that switch back and forth and curves, and then it just poof, you're back into your own perceptions, having reached the limit of its distance.
So, yeah, 100 feet out, mostly down. Yay.
All right, I'm going.
Whoa.
This is my statue. What are you talking about?
But
I'll levitate you again.
I feel like that seems like a point of no return. We should look around in here first.
We could like stealthily try to creep around, see what some of these other rooms lead to, just to see. The last test of a god thing we went through didn't go well for us. These are not good things.
Just looking around. Doodly-doodly-doo. Better be careful. You guys are gonna get an encounter again that we're not supposed to do backwards.
What do you think, Kaz? Keep going or go back?
Look back to see what everyone else is doing. They don't split us up too much. Send a message to Balasar. What are you doing?
He's AFK.
Nursing his wounds. Pouting.
He's got to be mad.
Angry.
He didn't get to strike back.
Actually, my friend hit me.
I did too get the strike back. I hit the one tentacle.
No, you didn't get his strikes. Brutus back.
Where's it going?
I discern? I mean, is this a flat path? Does it slope in either direction?
It's got to slope up probably eventually.
Well, I mean, I'm asking if I can tell that from here.
The pathway directly in front of you, even around the corner, all this is flat. There's a hallway to the south that continues on, seems relatively flat through that hallway.
We can go down to Hellscape. It's just
I mean, fine. I'll go with you guys. I think it's a bad idea. I'll just put that out there.
We always flip a coin.
3 paths ahead. And technically a 4th if you consider a hole in the ceiling a path.
This is the wrong way to go. I'm telling you.
As you
fuck.
traverse, you find a meeting point of what looks to be a maze of many, 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 many paths.
yeah.
There are out at the first set, as you hold up, pause. As you kind of enter this little bit of an area, you can see that one path is lit with a violet continual flame spell. One path is lit by a red continual flame spell, and one path is shrouded in impenetrable magical darkness.
We should go back through the door.
Disneyland for sadomasochist. I mean, maybe we just solved a puzzle, and now we have to solve another one. So maybe we should, God, I don't know. Maybe we should listen to Brutus.
I keep beckoning them. I'm back some distance there. I'm beckoning them. Come on.
Yeah, I just start following Brutus.
Yes.
Muttering a little bit.
I scamper up the leg to the door. I turn around to them. I say, if we're going in, we go all at once. No separation.
Is Balasar's here with us?
He's not here yet.
I was just lost in the maze.
Dude.
Ah, there you are.
Over here, I send the message.
Yeah, it gets.
So I suggest we kind of join hands and all go in at once, expecting the doors to close behind us or something weird to happen.
And I push Brutus.
Poof! In I go.
All right.
I jump in after.
Seriously, look at that picture, and we went literally into the belly of the beast here. What about that says we should go? We should go there. It's probably nice.
Yeah, what about a hallway full of knives coming out of the walls? Says, let's
That
go
was
down this
great.
hallway.
It's
That was
fun.
clearly the right direction.
Okay, well, let's go. Jump in.
We were on the bleeding edge.
We are all in.
We're all in. All right.
We're all in.
And you start progressing downward. The tunnel that you're going through curves around and around, and then it gets to a point where it starts doing like switchback curves, like where it goes completely left and then it kind of turns in on itself and then down off another direction, and it's doing a ramp downward. You get towards the bottom, or what you assume is the bottom, and you come out into a large pit. It's like a crater in a giant room. And with that, we're going to take a break.
All right. Excellent.
Okay, so we are back. We have traversed this long tunnel through the midriff of a very large, tortured statue, following a pathway down, further into the bowels of this mountain. The passage ends on the east side of a circular chamber. Its walls are covered with softly glowing, amber-colored crystals that fill a crater at the room's center. At the bottom of the crater sits an altar made of the same crystal.
Well, how far down is it?
Crystal. Repeat that last part. I'm first.
The altar is made of the same crystal that lines the walls.
Yeah, but how far down in the pit is it? Roughly, how far of a fall?
It's about 30 feet down to the altar, to the bottom of the pit.
And what do I see anything on the altar? I'm sorry if you said that.
You do not. Nope, just an altar.
I mean, I can featherfall someone down there, but I don't know how you're getting back up.
The
Let's just
Normally
crystals
levitate 20 feet.
are jagged, and so to some potential they could be climbable.
No, featherfall is different than levitate. I think it would featherfall till they hit ground.
Right, but couldn't you just levitate them back up?
Oh, yeah, I can only levitate them back up 20 feet.
Gotcha.
I can't reach my character. You got to get off of me. Get off me. Thank you. Okay.
You back in the air. I'll turn this car right around.
Yeah, I want to explore the outside before we go down.
At the top of this rimmed ring here is just kind of similar hewn stone as though carved out the pathway as the as the pathway down here and across many of the other rest of the temple has been just carved deliberately out of the rock of the mountain itself.
But the crystals don't seem to be part of the mountain.
If they were, like, they appear natural enough in nature. They don't look like they were placed, but yet also not expected.
Does the material look like anything that we've ever seen before?
I think I can safely say that the answer is no. It does not look
What's
like
the-
something. It's
what's the
other than it
potential-
just being crystal, just like quartz, but it's amber-colored crystal. But
So out of care. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
But that all is to say is that's as close to relevance as you would have. It's like, oh,
Okay.
maybe it's kind of like a different type of quartz or something. But yeah, you wouldn't know.
Drad, out of character for a sec. What's the potential fall damage for falling 30 feet?
For you, none.
Oh, I can get none at 30 feet?
Yeah, so it's from a mechanic standpoint, it's a D6 per 10 foot, and so you can fall actually a significant
Can I
distance.
leap and land, but do I feel confident that I could leap all that distance? I don't know how far I can. It looks pretty far, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Like to,
Across.
yeah, I don't think I can
with a
leap all of-
running start. So long jump is 3 times.
You
your
could make it a
strength,
cross,
strength score,
maybe.
right? So you
Yeah, jump
score.
is strength.
I think I have some jump bonus too, in a monk skill.
It's 3 times
4,
strength
because I
score.
see he's got that look in his eye. Before he does that, I want to send little girl. I want to send her. I'm not going to take full control over her. I'm just going to have her land on the altar and see what
So
happens.
So
she lands on the altar.
forethought, you might make it there, but can you stop your landing? And can you take back off from there?
Okay, so
You
the
can
long
done that
jump
pretty
is
easy.
no. The long jump is 3 times. High jump is 3 times your modifier, and then long jump is your score. So you can with a running jump you can jump 12 feet with trivially. I'll say you can jump 12 feet trivially.
I was
Horizontal.
thinking there was a monk jump bonus, but is that not a thing?
No. You can run on walls and stuff, and I think have difficult terrain bonuses, but you don't have. You can't fall slowly.
He can fall slowly, but don't think.
Well, if they're jagged and you could theoretically climb back up them, you could also theoretically climb down them. It's not like wooden spikes that are just gonna kill you if you land on them. I think.
It seems like whatever's supposed to be on that altar is supposed to stay on that altar. So, if you become on that altar,
I mean, didn't the bird fly down and land on the altar?
Well, there doesn't seem to be any reaction to the bird.
the
Yeah,
bird is a
that's
summoned. The bird is a summoned being, not a being.
well, maybe, but it could trigger
Hmm.
things if there was something to trigger. It was just
Um,
easy thing to try.
can you detect magic, Kaz?
Yeah, do I have to see any magic down there?
Yes.
Is it on the altar itself, around the altar?
The entire room glows intensely bright, almost impairing your vision at all.
Yeah, this place may have been smited by a god or something. I don't know, but there's magic everywhere.
What about the amulet?
Do I feel the amulet vibrating? Send me a
Glowing, take
text.
it out, see what happens.
Not up here, no. Nothing seems to be happening.
Oh, sorry if I missed anything. Did the
What?
bird land safely on the altar and that was
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
This is the room we're vibrating.
What if?
I lean down and I just kind of like, because this whole side's made of crystal. I just feel the crystal. Do I feel vibrations? Because I hear vibrations.
It's like there's a weird resonance in the room. There is a lot of arcane magic, but you get the sense that that's not the actual arcane. Is not the source of the magic.
What if we like tied a rope on the amulet and then like lowered it down a
I'll
little bit?
A lot of rope.
5, 10. Drad, is there a way do I feel like I could climb down the crystals?
Yeah, it's not unreasonable to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
carefully
not like
start climbing
the
down.
most like it's not like a ladder, but
Yeah,
you know.
if I fall, I'll be the least hurt, so I'm gonna slowly climb down. I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm gonna try to get
Roll
down.
an athletics check.
Alrighty.
I am readying Featherfall in case he takes a tumble.
You don't need to though, because he can drop the whole thing even if he falls.
Well, if he falls and dies, you're gonna feel so bad that I didn't ready Featherfall.
You climb your way to the bottom of the altar.
Alright. I'm gonna look it over. Oh, he's reading.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Can I'm gonna holler at him because he maybe like, can you break a little bit of one of those crystals off? I won't.
Like on the altar?
Well, maybe not the altar. Maybe one of the side ones.
Yeah, okay, I give that a try. I go over to take my quarterstaff off my back and uh, try to hammer a crystal to see if they're not. I mean, just see.
Trying to
Okay.
chip off one
Trying to
of
chip
the
off
little
a brick.
ones.
Make an attack roll with your quarterstaff. you both try to pry, bang, beat. These crystals do not seem to be budged. Even though there's like little jagged bits that come out and about, they all seem to be like the growth of one, kind of in a way, the growth off of one giant crystal. They don't seem to be.
All of one. Okay.
I would have seen clerics and paladins try to do their things. Well, does this just feel like a divine like magic?
Um,
My best recollection.
you can like with the detect magic cast, you can feel magic radiating, but it's not schools of arcane magic, but it is intensely magical. That's as far as I think that's as far as your training in that would allow you to go. Like you might can make assumptions from that, but that's
Drad, I carefully pass my hand over the altar, not touching it, but just passing it over. See if I feel anything.
There's a raven over there
does
looking.
not seem to be a reaction. No,
Okay, I touch the altar.
does not seem to react to you.
The raven looks up at you judgingly.
Why judging me?
What is happening here?
Well, there's war drums, so that's probably a good sign.
Fool of a took.
Okay, I climb onto the altar in a crouched position, ready to
Any-
spring.
Twist the arrow stuck in the chest of an orc.
What?
Does not seem to react to you.
That's right, I forgot. You've
Is there
never
any
seen
movable-
Lord of the Rings.
Is there any movable part to this altar? Does it open up? Is there anything? I get down and look around
How
a
about
little
I
bit more.
investigate it?
Okay, well, I try to investigate. That's what I'm saying. You want me to roll investigation?
Go ahead.
Hey, while you're down there, try stabbing yourself.
You're still
I
mad, aren't
accidentally
you?
clicked something on
Uh-huh.
investigation that changed its stat. Drad, what is it supposed to be? Int?
Int. Yeah.
Thank you. There's my investigation check.
Maybe it's a blood altar.
It is kind of a stone slab for an altar, with the crystals growing around it to seem decorative. There is a swath around the altar that is back to clear stone floor. There's no sigils or runes or any writings, markings of any particular note.
Put your pan flute on it.
I don't have a pan flute anymore, thanks very much.
That's not. No, that was a euphemism.
Oh. My most valuable possession. Let's see.
Try blood.
I just look back up at them at the party and shrug. I say, I got nothing.
Try blood.
I don't have anything that would cut me except my dart.
Oh,
One
okay.
out,
Can I,
break your
can I
finger.
have my raven just take the amulet down to him?
Okay. Yeah, you could do that, I think.
I give you the amulet.
Okay, I take the amulet in the palm of my hand and then lay the back of my hand down on the altar.
As he does this, I whisper to Catcher, "Is he worthy?"
So, the raven passes over the amulet to Brutus. As soon as you grab onto the amulet in proximity of the altar, you can feel the jewel tug you in the direction of the altar, as though it wants to be placed there.
Well, like I said,
Uh,
I put the back of my hand. It's like in the palm of my hand, and I put my hand with the back of my hand on the altar, and then slowly turn my hand over, and then open my palm onto the altar with my hand still on the amulet, but open palm.
The amulet glows brightly for a mere moment, and then a projection of a spectral figure blossoms forth from the amulet. The warrior, who appears to be Elixion, the one that Ao described from her vision in the original cavern, but also in the
one under
vision
the
you
tree.
had with the furbolg around the tree. The one who met with the warriors prior to the assault on the Betrayer's Rise in history's past. In history's past, back during the just prior to the calamity. Um, the spectral figure looks up at you with a faint smile and says, "You came. You followed. You can find me." The crystals around you grow brightly. Your vision goes white. You are overtaken by another vision. You see, this is everyone now at this stage. Everyone's vision goes white, and everyone now kind of gets to see through this theatrical lens of as the vision overtakes you. You see a company of armored soldiers. Elixion is among them, and they are marching into the Betrayer's Rise. Their expressions are grim. Though they do not speak, you can tell that none of them expect to come home. The vision shifts again, and everyone in the company of soldiers is dead except for Elixion. He continues to fight while surrounded by the corpses of mortals and demons. He is hurled across the battlefield by the claws of a gorilla-like demon. The scene blurs, and he falls to his knees, pleading, before a simple wooden altar that bears the holy symbol of Avandra. At the end of his prayer, he's lifted to his feet by a tall, young woman with light brown skin and flowing black hair. A foreboding voice cuts through the scene of divine intervention, and Elixion freezes. "The Change-bringer and Immortal, what brings you into my sacred, devouring darkness? Even if you save him, Change-bringer, he will suffer. He will die. He will be forgotten. All that he has worked to save will crumble and be devoured by worms. Why invite further suffering? Let go. Give in. All is futile in the end. So why?" The voice trails off. Elixion turns to face you and falls to his knees in tears. The scenery shifts, and the Forsaken Warrior is now underwater, amid the ruins of a sunken city. The crawling king spoke true. All was futile. All has been forgotten. And I am lost. I am lost in darkness. Please, help me set it right.
I speak. I speak and see if I say, "Can you hear me?"
The vision fades, and Elixion's projection stands there above the altar and turns to you in some kind of um, reaction.
Did you say some kind of reaction?
Yeah, so like you speak to him, and then he turns and looks at you directly as though he's reacting to you.
Acknowledging.
Yeah, an
Yeah,
acknowledgement.
okay.
Yep.
So I ask, how do we help you?
I am imprisoned in an underwater place, lit by a crimson glow. he kind of starts to grow a little angry as he explains that mortals are harvesting the source of the glow and leaving him in the darkness. And this act is torturing him, both emotionally and physically.
What do we know about place with water? We've seen the place with water before, right? In a vision or no?
A place,
No.
yes. Roll a. All of you roll a history check.
Oh, that's my specialty. Let's go.
It's also my specialty.
Considering that I'm the oldest one here, I don't give a shit about history.
So some of the vision that you saw in this, because you got to see through the theatrical perspective, some of this ruined underwater city. It like there are a handful of forgotten cities in all of the world, particularly as it relates to post the calamity. Um, but you like with that vision and your history check, if you knew more about him, you might be able to pinpoint one of those places. You have some ideas, but nothing that kind of pinpoints you a particular direction as of yet.
Well,
Ask him. He's still standing there, I think.
he didn't respond to my request. He just looked at me and acknowledging.
No, he said that mortals were
Oh, torturing him.
harvesting the red glowy
The glowy
stuff.
stuff. Okay.
He did answer you. He talked to you. Talk back. Ask him questions.
What do I say? I don't know what to say. Uh,
Say that we need more information.
yeah, I was just saying. We need to know where to go, how to help. Uh, we will help you. Help us help you. The
His
mortals.
response
Yeah.
is well, go ahead and finish.
I was going to say the mortals. Are they all human?
Okay, so let me answer. Let me answer that question first. So I think he would answer that directly. Um, no, they are not all human, but humans are amongst them. The city was once known to be a haven of orcs and elves, but it was destroyed. And then he says something that doesn't seem like it's relevant directly or related to what you asked. I am Ruidus born, full and bloomed under its brilliant red light. A lifetime of suffering has ensued. Born.
Ruidus is the red moon,
That's the very small red moon, yeah.
and it only full moons very rarely, right?
Very rarely, yeah. There's a lot of superstition. We talked about there's a lot of superstition with the Ruidus moon that those born under its full moon are destined for some kind of historical something, and usually it's a bunch of trials and tribulations, and some of those famous people in history known to be Ruidus born, that kind of thing.
That
Um,
the guard we talked to the other in game the other day. Um, I didn't write the word into my notes. There was some ore. Was it ruidium?
ruidium. Yep.
Try to ask this.
A red crystal that glows a red glowing aura.
Uh-oh. Where did the guard? Where did we get the information? Can you help me remember?
The guard was saying we had some ruidium. We could make some weapons or something. Something resource they could use. I was assuming that they were maybe farming ruidium from here, but maybe not.
But this crystal is not red that we're looking at here.
Correct.
No, but he's talking about Alexium's talking about a crimson glow that they're farming away the glow.
Yeah. So it makes sense that they're farming ruidium or something like that. Okay. That still doesn't help us. Well, maybe it helps us, but I mean, suppose that we had this grand idea, like, okay, now we know where to go on the grand map. Now we're off to our new adventure. Next question would be, how the F do we get out of here?
Are you asking him that?
No, it's out of
Maybe we
character.
should just ask him that.
Okay, sure. I'll say, how do we leave this place?
I think he's
He's gonna
going
be
to look
like,
at you kind of puzzled. I don't know that he know. I
knows
don't
where
know
we
that
are.
I don't. Well, no, I don't think he knows the answer to that question.
Well,
Thrice,
You, I would
thrice
like.
I have beseeched the gods for power. Thrice I asked, and thrice I received. First on the shores of Wildmount, again in the depths of the Betrayer's Rise, and once more in a temple of Coralon, the Archheart, in the city of elves and orcs, in the jungles of Marquette.
well, that's where we're going. That sounds like where you are now.
3 gifts, 3 prayers.
What about? What about this amulet? What about a gift? Can we empower this amulet?
You see the
3
jungles on the
gifts,
map?
3 prayers.
Maybe we're supposed to pray. I don't know. I'm not a praying kind of lizard.
Think. Um, no, this one I have to leave on y'all. This one I have to leave to y'all.
Shit!
We have heard. I'll just say that we have heard the phrase 3 prayers before.
Was it when the Furbolg guy? Do we have that vision again? Do we have that data anywhere? The Furbolg story? Or vision or whatever?
Somewhere, yeah.
Just wanted to review it. Look back in my mind. That's not in my notes. Okay. Did you find it, Riff?
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about 3 prayers in that. I mean, he prays in it, but
What
What did it say about the amulet?
It's the name of the amulet?
I asked, what is the name of the amulet?
Oh, what
Oh,
is
yeah.
the name?
What is this amulet?
No, what? It doesn't say on it, Seb. You can just look at it.
Okay, I look at it.
In your inventory sheet.
Oh fuck.
It wouldn't be. It'd be in mine.
I don't know if it's
And I don't ever think it.
I don't think the item has said it, but people have said it. It is the jewel of the three prayers.
And those three prayers on the shores of Wild Mount, just trees rise and temple of city where we need to go to. Elf Orc City.
Wait.
The vision of Elixion begins to fade.
Fuck. So wait, the voice that cut through the scene, were they talking to us? Are we the change bringer?
No, that's the
Or is that
change
talking
of
to
God.
him? Okay.
Yeah, she was the god. The one at the garden where the Furbolg was, that was a temple to the Changebringer of Andra.
I see.
This is her prayer site, deep in the Betrayer's Rise. This is where he came to pray to get one of his gifts to defeat the demons when the company invaded and the rest of them died. That was a part of the last two the vision of the
theatrical
Furbolg
cut.
plus this one together.
Please help me set it right.
Vandra.
How far down is that again from here to the?
30 feet.
30 feet down.
Well, we gotta go find a city of Well, let's figure out how to get out of here. Okay, let's.
Wait.
I'm gonna.
You go to start to climb back up.
Oh,
roll-
and then.
Uh-huh. So, well, first off, do you the vision fades, the projection out of the jewel, the amulet goes away.
I mean, obviously, I take the amulet with me.
Okay. Grab the amulet. You start to climb back up. Roll a athletics check.
Oh.
So you make it about halfway up, and then you slip and slide and fall back down. But as a monk, you are unharmed. As soon as you hit the bottom,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It was a wooden temple when he was here praying, and now it's
Not.
stone. Yeah. Stone with crystals surrounding it.
It has evolved.
So the crystals seem new.
as the vision fades and you slowly begin to climb your way back out, you become aware of the presence of intruders. Your rivals appear at the edge of the crater, along with a red-robed figure.
Oh, that fucking bitch.
Uh-oh.
Surprise!
Well done, heroes. Alosia, the red-robed figure. Now, if you would simply hand over the jewel,
How
we
about
can all
fuck you?
get out of here without spilling any more blood.
No, it's into my original answer. How about fuck you? Been too long of a fucking day to mix words. No.
Crossbow to the face.
Oh wow!
You see where she is. Is she in the hallway?
I don't know where she is. It's Chad hasn't given us that
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. So, they kind of appear on the rim, kind of all around. I'm going to. That's a good first instinct, but I'm gonna give you a pause here before we do that just yet.
I didn't say I would hit her with the crossbow to the face. I have a track record to maintain. It's missing.
I'm just imagining Balasar, like instead of shooting the crossbow, he's just
Throws
using
it?
like a hammer. No, not throwing it, but like say she appears like beside you and you're just like smacking her across the face with the crossbow. Crossbow to the face.
I will allow you your initial reaction thought to fire your crossbow, kind of at the ready. Like it seems like this is the place where you would have been on your toes the whole time, right? And she's gonna wave the staff at the bolt, and then the bolt ricochets off a wall of force. That's
I know that spell. That bitch.
You would think I would come unprepared.
No, but now I know how prepared you are.
Drad, as this conversation is going on, I'm carefully trying to climb out.
Hey, go ahead and roll the athletics check while she talks. I will take the jewel now, and she turns to Io. If you please, I need everyone to roll a d20. All 4 of you.
Io.
Yeah, that's the blue chick, leader of the other group.
I know, but
Alright.
they're not here. I didn't think.
No,
No, they're here. The whole, she said the whole party in the Red
the
Witch.
rival party
rival.
came with
That's
her.
your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Gotcha.
All right, may I be the savior.
I feel like we're being betrayed on Betrayer's Rise.
Well, I did.
One
Better
thing
than
you note
one.
is that after the vision left, that jewel is glowing, and is now in a heightened state. It was dormant before. It is dormant no longer.
We woke it up. Let's go.
Didn't do shit for me. The past 30 times I tried to use it, give it to Lizard Boy. It's all magical.
No. Putting on the altar made it all magical, and maybe you didn't pray hard enough.
I was about to jump down there and pray before the fucking red wizard bitch come through.
Io kind of looks around, looking back and forth at each one. She looks over at her compatriots, and she looks back. I'll be damned if you think that I'm going to go against what I know that they've been against. You can get your amulet yourself.
Yes.
I didn't want them to turn evil.
Good job on doing what needed to be done. I think we know what needs to be done ourselves. And it isn't that. Aloja, you can see her face turns red to match her robes as fury sets in.
See, if you were a little nicer, you'd have friends.
Drad, did I make it up on that last roll?
Sorry. Yes. Okay.
I'm going to place.
climb your way up.
I'm going to place the amulet back in Kazrin's hand.
Okay. Aloja begins rummaging around in her satchel, and she says, "You pitiful fools." And she takes out a stone tablet. And when she does, she breaks the stone tablet, and as she does, a beam of light goes across the chamber. She's kind of like over here on the west side. And then that beam of light starts off as just like a single line, and then it begins to arc open, like a fanning outward, and it pushes you up against the against this outer rim of the wall, and then kind of moves you in an arc around as this beam of light pushes. I need each one of you to roll a Constitution saving throw. So music keeps stopping.
It was just to build up the tension.
Pretty good rolls, everybody.
So you are forced to move aside, but it does not affect you. It doesn't crush you into the wall, and it feels like that beam was trying to sap some of your strength. And then the broken tablet in her hand flashes with a bright explosion of light, and then you see her now at the door that you came out of. So she was on the west side, now she's on the east side. She's
I'm
like
on
right
the
here.
side. I'm on the east side.
Yeah,
She's
so
on
it's
our
here the
side.
map, actually,
She's on the
map.
bad side.
In her other hand has another stone tablet. Something you noticed when she was rummaging around very quickly. She dug into this satchel and she started just like flailing out, trying to get the things that she wanted. And she's got a stone tablet in each hand. And there was a couple of stone tablets that fell out onto the ground where she was before she teleported or whatever it is. Like, you didn't really see her move. She was just here now after that bright flash of light. And then she cracks the other tablet. As she does, Catherine, roll. This one I think you might know what you could know what is. So roll an Arcana check. 19. Okay. So the tablet that she breaks releases a circle of arcane runes and symbols, and you recognize this as related to, maybe not exactly, but related to the earthquake spell set in this configuration to damage and destroy structures, and the entire room begins to shake. Large cracks begin to form in the walls, the ceiling, the crystals down below, as some of the bits begin to fall and collapse. A giant stone from overhead comes down right near her, and blocks the way of the tunnel to the east.
Oh shit.
And the earthquake trembling continues.
He's about to get kicked in the face. Can we act yet?
And now you could, now the kind of her scripted piece is kind of over, so you can now do.
So she is not in here with us, right? I mean, she's
She's on the other side of the giant rock that fell down.
Now, what about the rivals? Are they over there on the west?
They are on the west.
I have an idea. Was it MC Hammer who said you've got to pray if you want to make it today? Maybe we should get to that altar and see if the gods have a fucking have a thing for us, because this shit's about to come crashing down. And we've already walked around this thing. There's no other place here. She blocked that big boulder.
All right, we're climbing down. We're going back to the altar.
How many people is in the rivals group?
5?
5?
5.
So we're climbing down, eh?
Are y'all able to climb? Does anybody have any problems climbing?
Duh. Besides, I'm heavy as fuck.
You
And then you're half your weight. I cast whatever the hell it's called. You're half your weight.
Don't worry, I'm really strong. Huzzah!
Climb
Whee!
your way down.
Sliding down these crystalline spiky things like the strip pole.
On the way down, would acrobatics also work?
Acrobatics, so if you want to climb, it still has to be athletics. If you want to reduce, like if you want to tumble and reduce some of the damage you might take from falling, that might be acrobatics. So that's kind of it. Like if you're just like, I'm going to fall no matter what, so I'm just going to try to not hit as hard as I could possibly hit, that would be acrobatics.
You can
So it's up
like
to
jump
Like that.
jump from
Acrobatics.
crystal to crystal, kinda.
I'm not a gecko.
I
I'm
would
not
say
good at climbing
climb.
walls like Brutus.
If you start to fall, worry about athletics.
Yeah, not
Alright.
parkour. I don't think this is the kind of thing that the like parkouring would do any good.
Okay.
There's not enough flat spots to jump from one place to another.
Yeah, no one wants to
that kind of thing.
parkour on sharp crystals.
It's like
I am-
you made your own spike trap. That's not good. But yeah, so I think, let's see.
I am purposefully waiting a moment. So, I have a
So
thing.
3 are at the bottom.
Oh, they made it.
See,
I send a message to AO. Whoever's your best climber, start climbing. Everyone else jump. Trust me.
Okay, Maggie's gonna climb. Irvin's gonna climb.
I can get 5 of them or 4 of them.
plus yourself.
You can get
Yes.
4 of them.
Plus me for a total of 5. Featherfall. But I need it.
Galceriad is gonna walk over and pick up the 2 tablets. And
Nice.
and then he's gonna turn and look, and he's gonna say, "Jump." And
Jump, and I cast Featherfall on all those who jump.
okay, the 2 climbers. One's gonna fall. And you can catch one of the one of the 2
I
climbers.
can
You
catch
can
5
catch one
people.
of them. You can catch 5.
Yeah, 5 people with
Okay.
Featherfall.
Both of the climbers rolled natural ones on their athletics check. So you will need to catch all 5 of them if you're catching all 5 of them.
I only do 4, so I just make a judgment call. Whoever looks the most dexterous, I don't get. It says
Maggie is the giant ogre, so I think. Actually, no, she's gonna wait a second. She would have advantage on that. Actually, with advantage, she does make it. So you would only need 4. So that all works out. So 4 plus yourself float down. Galceriad in the middle. The earth is trembling. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as rocks and crystals and other things fall from the ceiling, crashing all around you.
I think I'm good.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, dodge and weave, dodge and weave.
Oh, Balthar was so close.
I dodging.
I know, but it was like on the 20, and then at the last second I rolled to the 8.
Ah.
For let's see, Brutus and Balazar, you take 18 points of falling rock damage. Athena, Kazran, you take 9 points if you will apply.
Do I need to do that?
Yes, if you'll have to add it onto your wounds if you would. You do not have.
Is it bludgeoning damage?
Yes, it is bludgeoning damage.
Aha! I have resistance.
So that's right, you do. So you actually only take 9 points of bludgeoning damage then.
16 plus 9 is 25. Man, I would
Galceriad.
feel less hurt if someone didn't hit me earlier.
Galceriad brings over the tablets to you, Kazran. These are definitely arcane, but I don't recognize them. I tried thinking about it a moment, but this. I don't know. Do you know? Do you know?
Do I know? Just initially looking?
Uh,
I spend a lot of time on that.
I will say no that you do not.
No,
You do not recognize it immediately. You know maybe some elements, but you'd have to think about it a moment.
I just say not enough time. And everyone's down here.
Everyone's down here. Yep.
Okay, I talked to one guy. It didn't smite me, so we're gonna try this again. We've all at least been by a church before. Just everybody kneel before the altar. Everybody just kind of grab arms, and I pull out the amulet.
Kumbaya.
Yeah. You get your acoustic guitar out, and I put it on the thing, and I say, Bandria, right? That was Alexian's god he was interacting with in that vision we just saw, right?
The change
Evandra, the Changebringer. Yes.
I don't know why I always try Evandrian, but okay, Evandria. And I say, Evandria, we are going after Alexian, but we need a way out of here, or we all will perish, him included.
Roll a d100. Let's see. Before I evaluate that, I need everyone to. Okay, let's see. How many? I need everyone else to roll a d20 first to see how your prayers affect the DC of the divine intervention.
Including Kaz or no?
No, everyone else. So Balazar
Okay.
just a d20.
Balazar.
I meant to do this earlier, but I'm pretty sure that 4 is going to be fine.
It's just a D20,
Because
right?
a
Yeah.
Yeah,
low
it's a
roll on
D20.
divine intervention is actually good. So 4 is. I think everybody would have to fail. I don't think ever. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's. I don't actually know. I think if a 4 still passes, if everyone fails. So it doesn't. Yeah. Actually, 4 is. I was trying to do the subtraction in my head across all the D's from the base to lower each time. If everybody failed, it brings it down to a 5, and you roll under a 5. So, but not everybody failed anyway, so that's also good. Okay, so, a woman's voice that you have heard before reaches out to you, Kazran. A way is eminently close. Read, and the answer will be given.
Look for words. Where can we read?
Yeah, I
What's
made it
readable?
look in the amulet, I look on the altar, I look
Tablets.
around the
Are the
altar.
tablets readable?
So everyone's like you look at the tablets, and everyone's kind of looking at it, and you can see some runes and some stuff, and it just looks like arcane gobbledygook. But now, Kazran, when you look at it, it makes sense. It makes sense what this is. Those runes are almost like GPS coordinates. They're somehow tied to a permanent, fixed location.
The runes on what?
The tablet. Sorry, on the tablet. There
On
are
the tablet.
2 tablets that are identical. They both go to the same place. They're both tied to the same place.
Do I think it's teleportation?
It looks like translocation in structure.
Is there a max limit of people per tablet?
Roll an Arcana check.
And if your Arcana fails, then we can just try it with everybody holding one, and whoever gets left behind uses the other one.
Let's do it.
Whee!
I give the other one to the other wizard. It's like, this will get us out of here. Translocation. I don't know if one will take us all. There's a lot of people, so we'll split us up.
Double checking to see if numbers matter.
Numbers 2 through 19 go together.
Okay. And what do you do? So you've split up the tablets. Galceriad has one. You have one.
She broke it, right? She broke the tablet open when she cast the earthquake spell, right?
That is correct. She
I break
broke
it.
a stone tablet.
Well, do we have it?
She said read. So I say we just lay a hand on it. Everybody lays a hand on it, and then try your best to pronounce these whatevers.
Before we break it? Try that first. I mean, that makes sense.
And if that doesn't work, we say fuck it and break it.
Everybody lay a hand on it, though.
Yeah, everybody, including the group that's holding the other tablet.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So everyone kind of looks. Everyone puts a hand on the tablet. You try to look at it. The runes are even to Galceriad. Well, I'll try to point this out specifically. Galceriad, who knows arcane runes, cannot see a pattern or language or anything in them, but Kazrin did.
Maybe just Kazra.
'Cause the
reading them
amulet-
out loud.
Yeah.
Can I read it? Does it look like something I can read?
Well, that's that. Yeah, just the. That's where you got the knowledge
what I
of
got
its
where it was.
transloca-
But to
the
make it-
GPS coordinates and the translocation, so to speak.
To make it, but yeah, to make it go off. I'm just gonna break it because that's what she did with that rune.
As you break it, a large flash appears, and then an arcane script begins to come out of where the tablet was and is broken, and that script seems to like write itself along the ground as a large circle around the altar, about 10 foot in diameter, and it starts writing kind of up the sides of the crystals even as it starts moving around and filling in its space, and in that spot a flash happens. The amber colored crystals that are glowing around you vanish as you now enter what is a void. You look around for a moment and there's nothing. Look in the distance, no sound, no sight, not even each other. Vanished, gone. All you know is yourself in the presence of this void. And that's where we're going to end today.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun!
Oh, that's early.
Well, at least none of us died.
Well, yet.
Hey, I'm only speaking of today.
Dude, this went 100 times better than I thought. I'm just been so relieved over
Did,
here. I was
did me
like,
making
we're
her
gonna
did me
fucking
making her
die.
use shield help? Huh?